A son-in-law of Osama bin Laden appearing in federal court today and pleading not guilty to conspiring to kill U.S. citizens. Chad Bray joins us now from the court. Chad, thanks so much for joining us. I know this is just happening this morning. Thanks for bringing it to us. Tell us what happened in court today.
Sure. Sulaiman Abu Ghaith. He is a son-in-law of Osama bin Laden, and for a time was a spokesman for Al-Qaeda, allegedly, according to prosecutors. He appeared very briefly in court today. He was brought into court. He's been in custody for several days now, was handcuffed, and briefly appeared, entered a not guilty plea, and also was advised for his rights and presented lawyers to defend him in the case.
And what does the government think he is accused of doing? What are they charging him with?
Well, basically, they're alleging that he helped be part of a conspiracy in Al-Qaeda to kill Americans by providing support, such as being a spokesman, being a public face for Al-Qaeda for a period, particularly in the days after the 9/11 attacks.
And in fact, they have some appearances, some recordings of his. Is that right? What exactly are those alleged to that he said?
Well, they have a number of recordings in the indictment, which doesn't reference all the recordings. They say things like he warned the Secretary of State of the U.S. to be concerned about a war coming, that a great army of the Nation of Islam was rising, and even warned opponents of the U.S. to avoid taking airplanes and avoid living in high-rise buildings following the 9/11 attacks. And
how senior a role does the government believe he was playing in Al-Qaeda when he was allegedly working with them? I mean, how big of a get is this for the United States government in their fight against Al-Qaeda?
Well, the counterterrorism officials say that he was not someone who was operational commander, someone who was ordering attacks. It's more that he was someone who was communicating Osama bin Laden's message to the public and to their followers.
So what is the next step then in the trial?
Well, he is supposed to have another court appearance coming up in April. They need about 30 days to see if there's going to be classified material that's going to come into the case to get a sense of where the discovery is going. And at that point, the judge wants to discuss setting a trial date.
All right, Chad Bray, thanks so much for bringing that to us from the courthouse this morning. We appreciate it.